For the past 18 years, Mark and I have put our home on the back burner to focus on our children. Now that they are young adults, it's time to put that focus back on the most important piece of asset that we have, which is our home. I believe if you're not actively maintaining your home, it is slowly falling apart. As we enter into our golden era of life, Mark and I decided to DIY as much as we can ourselves and hire out professional contractors for big ticket jobs. Keeping in touch with the fast growing real estate market, just in case we decide we are going to sell, we want to make sure our updates will attract future buyers. Please follow along as we transition our home into a warm, neutral, inviting home that we can entertain family and friends. Hello, SL family. Welcome back to the channel. I wanted to just give you a little tour just to remind you of what the deck was looking like prior to us getting our composite boards. It was one hot mess. As you know, it had rotten wood, rotten joists. We had mold. We had a mess, one hot mess. And it was like we were just throwing good money after bad stuff. So after a couple years, it just gets right back to where it is. So Mark made a sound decision saying, hey, I don't want to do this anymore. We're going to go ahead and we're going to hire a company and we're going to go with composite boards. And I am so glad we went with that decision. It was the best decision to do. And like I said, we hired a company. They came out, they did this job, and it just turned out really nice. And so far, Mark and I have been enjoying our deck, just knowing that we don't have to do any more, sanding or any type of, stains or anything like that. This is just a great feel. So before we jump into decorating, you guys know there's always something to be done outside around the property. And one of the first things I want to tackle is our shed. I do see some algae on it and dust and dirt. So I decided to bring out my old cedar mop. I do have multiple mop heads to it. I highly recommend that. I do one for outdoors because I'm always out here cleaning something, and I always want to make sure I don't mix in my mop heads for indoor as well as outdoor. So this is my outdoor area. As I said, it's coming off just like butter. I'm only using some bleach and some Dawn in there, and it's getting all of that algae and dirt and dust off, as you can see. Curb appeal is everything. As you guys know, I love trimming my hedges, and I use this one. I've had this hedge trimmer, oh gosh, about 5 or 6 years now. It's a Black & Decker power cut. It is 20 volts. It includes a charger, but I also have a second charger that I keep on hand. So when one charger gives out, I can go ahead and put in the other one that it doesn't slow me down. The first thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and soften up this space. I found this area rug about 3 years ago at Costco's. It's been sitting inside my garage. It is a outdoor indoor rug, and I love the color, the texture, as well as the pattern that's on it. It's a soft pattern, and I just love the way it looks, and I just think this here is definitely going to take the space to another level. What I like about this rug, it is stain free, UV resistant. It's perfect for deck, patio, poolside, mudroom. It has easy care instructions. They say shake to remove and loose dirt, wash with a garden hose as needed, or clean with a little mouth soap and water and rinse through and air dry. I like the diamonds that are in it. It has a diamond pattern with the black border going around, and the color is chestnut and black, just perfect for my decor style. I purchased this chandelier several years ago. I'm pulling things out that I already have. I packed them up nice and safely, so everything should be in excellent condition, and I'm just using what I have. I'm going to go ahead and put my patio set back in place. I painted a couple weeks ago. Everything looks good. It's perfect, and we're going to use it until I'm able to afford what I really want.
That's sure something I could use. A cure for the air conditioning blues. Could use some.
I'm going to go ahead and hang up my curtains. I'm just going to share with you one set that I hang up. What I like about these curtains, and I had to go back and look at them. I purchased these back in 2021, and they have held up very well. I washed them many times, and also they are not gourmet. That's what I wanted. I didn't want the gourmet of the ones that they have today out there, but they are semi-sheer and they really last a long time. So I have purchased a set of 4. They come 2 in a pack. So I have a total of 8 curtains. I wanted one curtain on each corner of, of the gazebo. So that's what I did. And I also used some tie backs to keep them, in place there. They really stay in their place. I'm quite sure if I didn't have the tie back, it would be flying everywhere. But today is not a windy day either. But definitely, I'm very pleased with what I purchased. In my last video, I shared with you that I was interested in trying to find me a rocking chair, that I saw one that I like. And this is the one by Better Homes and Garden, and it's the Ventura rocking chair. What I like about it, it's stylish, it's durable, it's for a porch, patio, or deck. And I love how it's crafted with a steel frame. And it's beautiful and it's lightweight, guys. This is perfect for me. Now, I also purchased this side table. It's a 2-in-1. So it's a side table, drink table, coffee table, but it's also an umbrella base. It has this tube that you put in there and you put water in it to help level it and keep it in place so it doesn't blow anywhere. And I decided I would get that. I thought that would be nice. It serves two purposes for me. So I'm going to go ahead and just open up the umbrella, try and get this placed. Not sure how I want to do this, so I'm just kind of playing around with it. Originally, it was only one chair and the umbrella and a little side table that was there. So now I'm going to go ahead and incorporate the Adirondacks chair because my husband, he wants that chair. He loves it. So I'm just incorporating it. So if I'm sitting out there and he wants to come sit with me, he has somewhere to sit. Or if we have family and friends over and they want to sit out there, there's a space for two people to sit right under that umbrella. So I purchased this light to go under here to give me light, and it has different settings. So I'm going to show you the different settings. So yeah. And then what you do is you use this level or this opener right here. That opens it up. This here is going to keep it close to the pole to hold it. And I still have it on. And let's make sure. Let me turn it up. There we go, right there. Let's see. It's supposed to work. There it is. And it'll give me light at night. So I like that. So yeah, I can turn it off, turn it back on, like that. Again, open it up. Family, I have some exciting news to tell you. We're going to go ahead and take a little trip to my local Lowe's. This part of the video is sponsored by Lowe's. I am now a Lowe's creator. I'm so excited. Mark and I just thrilled that we are working with Lowe's now. Okay, family, I have made it to my local Lowe's, and we're going to go into the garden center. I want to pick up some planters, some greenery, some flowers. I also want to make sure I get a tomato plant. I'm going to start off small, but definitely I know next year I'm going to venture out into doing some herbs and probably a couple of vegetable items. I definitely know I'll be doing that next year. But when I was pulling in, I saw one of my vases that I was interested in, and it's right over here in this corner. This one is by Allen and Roth, and it has multiple colors finish. I love the fact that it has like a whitewash on it with the terracotta. It's contemporary, it's modern, it's also made for indoors and outdoor. It's a nice planter, and I like to go ahead and mix my planters together to give different looks. I don't always just want them always being the same. So this one here, I like it because you can use this, as I said, it's an indoor and an outdoor. But I'm going to start out with it on the outdoor. And it is really nice size. And for $44, that's a great buy. Now that I have this planter, I have my eyes set on two more. I don't see them out here, so they must be inside. We're going to go ahead and pick up a tomato plant. I saw this one and I thought this would be a perfect one for me to start with. It's definitely for beginners. I found my planters. These are the ones by Allen and Roth. They are a white stone. They can be used for outdoor or indoor. They have self-watering. And I am going to place these on my deck side by side, pair them together, and it's going to be stunning. I also picked up a retractable water hose. Mark and I have been wanting one of those for a very long time. So we finally were able to get our hands on one, and I think it's going to add some value to the property. I also picked up a couple of their Boston ferns. I love these hanging baskets, and I'm not going to hang mine, but I am definitely going to display them nicely on the deck. And also I picked up a couple of annuals just for, beautiful colors. I picked up some black stones. You got to see what I do with those black stones, as well as I picked up some other greenery, as well as some flowers to put into some of my flower pots. Thank you, Lowe's. Looking forward to the Creators Program and partnering with Lowe's. This is just an overview of the items that were gifted to us. Just grateful. It is an honor. We will be mulching our front yard. We purchased the pallet ourselves. I'm going to go ahead and start off with my tomato plant. It's called the Husky Cherry Red Cherry Tomato, and it also tells me I need to give this full sun for 6 hours, which is perfect where it's going to be on my deck. And then my lavender. Oh my God, this lavender smells so good. I went and used all three of them in this particular pot here. And this one also needs full sun, 6+ hours. It's going to be perfect on my deck where I'm going to place these lavenders as well as the Husky Cherry Red Tomato. Matter of fact, my cherry tomatoes are ready to pick, and I already see another one popping up. So I'm happy with that so far, and I'm going to do my best. I don't want to mess up my first beginner's tomato. Now, in this particular pot, which I already had, I just wanted to kind of use everything that I have first before I start adding my decorative pots. So I added in this pot, it was the spike Darcinia, variegated periwinkle, the asparagus fern, and the polka dot plant. All four of these plants, they would require just part sun, a partial sun, and it was perfect. So I had two of each, and I created two separate pots, but you're only going to see me create this particular pot, and I just went and did the other one off camera. Oh my gosh, I was just getting ready to do a plant. Let me turn the camera around to y'all. Pause it. I was about to repot this plant here. And guess what? Do you see that frog? That frog right there. If Brianna was here, she would get it. She went to go get her hair done. But yeah, look at that. You see that frog? Look at him. He's jumping. I don't know where he's trying to go, but he's trying to go somewhere. Ooh, look at him. I just wanted to share that with y'all. Frog is on my table. Oh God, I hope there's no more in here. I hope that was the only one. And nothing else I find in here before I take it out. Okay, this looks good. All right. Hopefully that frog, where is he? There he is right there. Hopefully he'll find his way somewhere off the table and get out of here. Okay. All right.
You're like the wind. You're You're like a butterfly, need to be seen. You always need to fly. You always leave. You never tell me where. You need the wind, the wind. It always takes you there. Always the same routine in the morning. You always leave me without a warning. Without you here, babe, I'm feeling lonely. Come on and calm down my body, baby. I need your healing now.
I created a fire pit right at the entrance of our deck using these beautiful black decorative stones, and then I placed a tabletop torch and I added some citronella in there, and that was so simple and easy, but how elegant. Mark was not able to get the retractable water hose set up, but we will definitely be sharing that in a future video coming up soon. Let's get ready for the nighttime views.
You're like a dream.
Welcome to the nighttime views of our backyard as well as our deck for summer 2025. Now I added some solar ground disc lights. They come with these spikes, and I've had these for a few years, and I just decided I'll go ahead and put a few of them here to light up that little area where we added some fresh mulch, and I just like how it definitely lights the space up.
I need your healing now.
Now the tabletop torch that I put in the pots, they really turned out very nice, and I like how it just lights up this space right here. And as you can see, I have one on each side, and they are perfect right here. It definitely makes the space feel cozy and inviting when my family and friends come over. When you walk up the stairs onto the landing of the deck, the feel that I'm looking for is plenty of lights, whether it's the tiki lights, candles, it could be solar. I just want beautiful lights that will just illuminate this space. Every little area of my deck, I try to use the space wisely for creating little sceneries, whether it's the plants, my planters. On each corner of the gazebo, I created little pockets of decor where I can display my pots, my flowers, as well as the planters. And I just love how it turned out. It really came together. I purchased these camellia trees they came 2 in a pack, and I just placed it inside this vase that I purchased from the at-home store. And these are some old curtains that I'm not using anymore, so I just went and stuffed it with that, and it really turned out nice.
You always leave. You never tell me where. You need the wind, the wind.
I put the second camellia tree on this side in an old planter that I had, and I also used some curtains that I was no longer using, and I just stuffed it in there, and I think it turned out really nice. Mark and I want to thank you so much for being here and supporting us. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure you give us a big thumbs up, share it with family, friends, and if you are not subscribed to the channel, we want to invite you to come on and be a part of the SL family. We will see you in our next video. Bye-bye.